Okay, alright guys, hi, welcome. We're in our Live for Christ series, but today's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah, so taking on a little bit trip, because we're going to the racetrack. That's right, we're gonna talk about how to live for Christ like a runner. Yeah, you're looking at the runner today. I'm driving right now, I'm the driver right now, but I will be the runner. But first we gotta stop on the way to the park, and I gotta pick up some energy food, you know what I mean? So I'll see you in a sec when I get there. I'm here. I'm at the place where I'm gonna get some energy food. You see it? See that? Hope you saw that. If not, I'll just let you know right now. I'm at Dunkin Donuts. You know what I mean? Get some sugar. That's good. Good for some racing, right? Some energy. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Going. Okay, here I am.
Hello? Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright. Let's see what they got here. Alright, that'll work. Classic donut. Hi there. I'm just here to get a donut.
Yeah.
Gotta get some energy food. I'm gonna go running.
How many?
Just one donut. My favorite's a jelly-filled one.
One jelly?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. My family had a bakery when we were little, when I was younger. One donut a day. That was one of my favorites right there.
133.
Okay. Here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Yeah, so she probably thinks I'm kind of weird, because I guess I am. Okay. Hey. All right. We got it. All right, see you at the racetrack. I'm here at the park, and you know, you saw I had to wear the mask. We're in still the coronavirus time period there at the store, but thankfully I don't think I have to wear a mask I'm here in Jersey in the park. I see people walking around on this track here. A little bit of jogging here, but we're gonna turn this bad boy into a racetrack a little bit. Hopefully not annoying to me, people. But we're gonna set up a little camera so I can show you how fast I am. Yeah, you know what I mean? All right, let's go. I already feel like I'm already being watched. I set up my little camera thing here, and so I could say this, like we're going to that passage in Hebrews. Talks about like a cloud of witnesses, people around watching, you know, and running. So we're gonna run for Jesus, you know what I mean? Show people what's up, you know. So and I know this much. It's supposed to be like a marathon, but you figure like it's an illustration for life, right? And life's, you know, all things being equal, God willing, you have a long life, so it's a long marathon, right? So I figured what I'm gonna do is I brought my bag. See this? I brought my bag so I have stuff when I stop. You know what I mean? Like I'll be like, run real fast, stop, rest for a while, you know, relax, and then run again. You know, because after all, you know, you heard the tortoise and the hare, right? So I mean, he was fast and he was able to rest, but maybe that, okay, so forget about the tortoise and hare. That might not be a good example, but you know, I'm gonna show you how fast I am. I got my boots on here. See them? You see my boots? I got jeans on, got my hoodie. So it's slightly chilly here because of the clouds. You know, October here, but it's not bad. But here's some clouds of witnesses right here. See them? All right, some folks right there. So I'm just gonna set up this camera here so I can show you how to run a race. You know, we're doing this illustration. Hebrews there. I think you can see. All right. Yeah, man. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool stretch right there. So I'm gonna start over there. I'm gonna run towards the camera. You're gonna see how fast I am. But first, you know, I got some energy food, because when you're racing, man, you need some energy. You gotta have calories to burn, right? So You know, I like fruit and all, but you know, so that's why I like these donuts that have fruit jelly in them, because you know, fruit's a good source of sugar. It's a healthier form of sugar, fructose. You know, but you got carbs. You know, that's what this. So it's got both. It's got both in here, and yeah, I'm gonna eat this right in front of you, so you're jealous. Help me out with my racing. You know what I mean? So I get a bite, so I can race. Excuse me. You're like, put that mask on so I can't see your food. Okay, so, you know, sprinting, usually you do like a short distance, right? That was my thing. I like sprinting, you know, and I can't stand the long distance stuff. So I'm going to do the sprint. I'm going to stop. We're going to see how that goes. Okay? But in your journey of life, you know, you got to keep going. So I figured I'd put this backpack on, because when I stop, I'm gonna be able to take a break, you know, good healthy break. Finally got to the jelly. That's the best. That's the best. That lady at the place probably thought I was a little nuts. It's alright, it's gonna pay off here. It's gonna pay off. Well, it looks like some of our witnesses from the... Okay, they weren't really here to watch me. They're here to watch a game, but hey, you know, I'll take it anyway, but I think the game just ended. In all actuality, what we should do is, you know, not to show off in front of people anyway, you probably already know that. But it's for living for the Lord. So, we're gonna race here. I'm gonna show you how fast I am. Alright, not that that was proud. Okay. Whew. Oh, did you see that? That was fast. That was pretty fast. Okay, baby. You know, I didn't feel like I was as fast as I wanted to be, you know. Not like I remember back in the day, you know. So, you might, what's that? It's a little hard to run with all that stuff on. You mean my backpack? If I'm gonna sprint and then take a break, you know, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, so maybe sprinting's and then breaks not the best idea. Maybe just jogging for a little while. That'd be a better idea, huh? Okay, wait just a sec here. Got my stuff still. Got my gear. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna try this. Hold this selfie stick. You can jog with me now, and we'll try jog, because this stuff's pretty heavy for sprinting. Kind of made me look slow. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it was the stuff. I don't think it was me. I mean, it's been a while. You know, but it's pretty fast when I was a kid. Well, mostly, you know. Really started trying to be fast when I was 9, yeah. Older kids didn't want me to play with them, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you how fast I am. I'm gonna beat you at tag. So I did. Eventually, you know what I mean? But there's other fast kids too. Eventually I got really fast. You know, I can't buckle this. I'm trying to buckle it, forget about it. We're just gonna go. We're gonna wing it. All right, here we go. We're just trying to go around the park, big park, you know what I mean? Probably, I think the track is like I don't know, half a mile around. You know, I'm already gaining on people. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm running backwards now. That's pretty funny. That's pretty cool. And I just gotta go around this track. Let's say it's a half a mile. I just gotta go around like 200 times. Like this, you know? So that'll give me a lot of chances to stop with my backpack. Yeah. Give me a lot of chances here. Stop with my backpack. In fact, I'm just gonna stop right here. This is a good quarter, and maybe an eighth of the half. So it's like a 16th. What? Maybe, you know, only have to do this 1,600 more times, like this. Get that 100-mile marathon illustration. You're gonna stick around for the whole time, right? Okay. All right, you know what? On second thoughts, I'm gonna go back. I think maybe I should look at that verse again with the cloud of witnesses and the running. I think it said patiently or something like that. I mean, so far it's just taking a lot of patience, you know, but I'm gonna go ahead, head back to the car, rethink this running thing here. Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look, running backwards here, running backwards. All right, off the track. Oh, it's off the track. You gotta stay on the track when you're racing. You gotta follow the rules. And you know, instead of going around all this stuff, you're gonna take a shortcut. I guess, you know, maybe that's not a good idea either, shortcut. So if you don't follow the rules of a race, you actually get disqualified. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come back here. We're gonna take a better look at how we really actually should run a race. I'm gonna put my backpack down right here, and I'm gonna put my backpack down because I want to show you some things here. I gotta take a look at this verse. Something's not adding up with racing this way, having all that stuff on there. You know, maybe my idea about sprint rest. You know, I thought maybe that'd be good, but I don't think so. So look at this. We packed these. Huh. I guess it'd be better than these boots. So, you know, running shoes. These are made more to run because they're light, I guess. So I guess I have to start off with that. But let me take a look at this verse actually. So I want to see what's going on with this. Pardon the background noise. I know we're taking a trip here today, so it's a little different than normal. So I'm actually going to be in Hebrews chapter 12 real quick. Hebrews 12. And this is where this verse is where Paul uses the illustration of living a Christian life like you're running in a race. And in chapter 11 of Hebrews, all these heroes of the faith, people who believe God, and because of it, God did mighty things through their lives. Children of God. So it says, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses. So it's actually not the people of the world, it's not people around you that we're supposed to show off to. We're not even supposed to show off to the cloud of witnesses, but the fact is, people that are in the Lord, that have gone in before us, they're actually witnessing how we're living out our lives. And I know if you think about it the wrong way, it might sound spooky, but it's actually kind of compelling, you know. Our life is on display for the glory of God, even with those who have gone before us. So, you know what? It's important for us to live our lives, to have integrity. Even when we think no one's watching, God sees what we do, who we are. So it says, let us lay aside every weight, all right, in the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. So this is indeed a long distance race. We're supposed to run it with patience. So it's not a sprint. That's a bummer because I like sprinting. Not that I want my life to be just a dash, but I guess in light of eternity, our life is just like a dash. But from our perspective, you know, all things being equal, our life, living life for Christ, to live for Christ, it's like running a marathon. We have to have patience while we do it. We have to keep going when it's hard, and we have to pace ourselves. It's not like a mad dash, and it's not meant to be for a show. This is a good illustration to show us in what kind of style. Now, also it says lay aside every weight. So it's a bit of an issue. I got this heavy backpack. Let's take a look at what's in this thing. Okay. Oh look, my dad's army thing. No, thankfully he's probably watching this right now, so he's good. He just handed it to me. He just gave it to me when he was done with the military. So it's a water canteen, right? This was actually empty, so Yeah, I mean, it's good, but not very useful, right? Oh, but I did bring some water. I'll probably drink this before I start racing again. But carrying it around, it's actually kind of heavy. It's heavier than the empty canteen for sure. All right, let's see what else I got in here. Got some, all right, got some tools, hex heads, okay. All right, tools are good. Tools are good for making stuff, fixing stuff. Oh yeah, like a WD-40. Got that. That's more for like bicycling though, you know. But even so, you don't carry it in a race with you. It's good. It's good, but it's not the right place, right? Let's see what else I got in here. Let's see here. All right, some of you, do you know what that is? That's the old school, man. Original Game Boy, right there. Travel size, smart, right? But not for a race. Not for a race. That's still too much for a race. It's a weight. It's a good thing. It can be entertaining, but it can definitely weigh you down. And that's why I want to share with you. You know, there's good things in life. Here, I got tape. Hey, tape comes in handy, right? Building stuff, things like that, but not for a race. Look, measuring tape, different type. A tape of a different sort, you might say. Measuring tape. I always lose these things, man. Why would it be in my running bag? Right? No wonder I can't ever find that thing. All right, so what I want to say is that there's actually good things in life, but those good things can actually take us away from living the way we should for Christ. It can actually slow us down in our race for Christ, in our race for what's best, in our race for obeying the will of God in our lives, the perfect, acceptable will of God, which is recorded in His Word, which is led by His Spirit in our lives, applying that Word of God. And so we can get distracted by things that are good, that are not the best things, that are not His perfect will. And that's not to say we should always be scared of doing something in our lives, making a choice because we're like, oh, well, we don't want to disobey God. No, delight in the Lord and make Him your joy, and He'll put the right desires in your heart. And then commit those desires to the Lord. Every step of your life, commit it to the Lord, trust also in Him, and He'll bring those desires He put in your heart to pass. So those desires that grew in your heart when you delighted in God, He'll bring them to pass because you committed them to Him and you trusted in Him. That means you had to wait on Him sometimes. So, you know, lay aside those weights, those distractions. Even if something's good, it may be keeping you from what's best, from what God has for you. You might think of having a good career or something like this, but if it's not what God has for you, it's not the best. So lay aside those things, whatever it may be, and give God your best. Now let's see what else is in this bag here. Let me see here. What else is this? What? A brick. How many of these things I got in here? What? There's more. Another brick. What? Well, you know, the Bible says don't even just lay aside the weights that beset you, that slow you down in your race for Christ, but lay aside the sins. That's what these bricks are like. It's like dead weight. They may seem good or pleasurable. They may feel good. They may even bring temporary happiness, but the reality is sin is dangerous. It's destructive. Just as you may have seen in our sowing and reaping video, that's how God made it to be. And it takes us away from God, separates us from God. And the absence of God means the absence of His blessings, things that life is really, truly meant to be, which is Him and the things that come from Him. So sin, as a Christian, can you sin? Yeah, because we still have the flesh. We still have a mind that needs to be renewed. That old man is dead and crucified with Christ, and we're a new creation. We have the Spirit of God, so we can overcome the temptations of the flesh that want us to be in sin. Or we can renew our minds by being in God's Word daily, by being in a healthy church, by influencing ourselves with good godly things and truths from the Bible in our lives. And so we should be renewing our mind. We should be repenting of sin when we fall to it. We shouldn't be holding on to it. We shouldn't be hiding it from God. Ooh, what a dangerous place to be. And it's going to keep you from running your race for God the way that He wants you to. So I just have these things for today. I think we're going to have to be continued on this. All right. God bless.